All right. So this is Dr. Charmaine Gregory, and this is the Nocturnist Diary. I have been doing a series of the last couple of episodes where I was presenting some working mom life tips. Now I think that I really need to start talking more about the craziness that occurs to us, that happens to us as parents. And, point in fact, this morning, while I was eating breakfast with the cherubs, we were all sitting there, and then one of them said something like, I don't know how we got on the topic, but they asked a question about, hey, Audra, thanks for joining. They asked a question about babies and where they came from and all of this. So my daughter says, this is the middle child. She says, well, I know that they don't just appear. It's not like they wave a wand over your belly and a baby gets in there. I know that. That's not realistic, Mom. And then my son says, but where do they come from exactly? And my youngest says, basically, it's from your butt. It has to be from your butt. That's where the babies come out. So, of course, I am like, not sure how to proceed, because I'm not sure if I tell them the correct way in which things occur, if that will shock them, will that be beneficial to them? I'm just not sure. So, I can't let her think that the baby comes out of your butt. So I definitely corrected her on that. I said, no, the baby comes out of the vagina. Then my son interjects. I know, they always think it's from the butt. It's just so funny. I don't know where that comes from. And so my son interjects and he says, oh, Mom, is that why it's so painful? Is that why, mommies are always saying it's so painful when they give babies chances? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he says, how is that going to happen? Why is it painful? And so then me, like a dummy, basically says, well, the vagina is a small tube, and then the baby's head is big, and it's a muscle, it has to stretch, and it's a stretching of the muscle that makes it painful. My husband immediately, literally walks out the room, and he's like, you're on your own. I don't even know, why would you even say that? So awkward parenting is just, it happens, And so I resolved to basically saying to them, you know what? How does it happen? There is some science behind it. There's a sperm, there's an egg. Then my daughter says, what? There's an egg? We don't lay eggs. I mean, it was just one comedic thing after another as I quickly turned red and was completely embarrassed. And my husband is just in the other room laughing. Then he finally saves me and he's like, all right, guys, go brush your teeth. Let's get our day going. But I share the story because it just shows you how innocent their minds are. But at the same time, they're trying to make connections. And I'm always afraid of giving them information that's not correct. So for example, we do not call our genitals by a name, by a nickname. We say what it is. Like my son knows that he has a penis. My daughters know that they have vaginas. And we've always done that. We've never had a nickname for things. So my natural instinct is always to just tell them what it is. Yeah, daddy to the rescue. Absolutely. It's always tell them what it is, but that may not be the most appropriate response and not also the most age appropriate response. See, Audrey, you have the same problem. Absolutely. So I just want to say, oh no, this is how it happens. And that really might not be the best. So thank my husband again for saving me from that awkward moment of parenting. And I hope that we don't have to revisit that topic again until I'm amply prepared with how to address it in a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So I don't know if you have a funny story about your parenting awkwardness or an awkward moment. Oh yeah, my husband's on. He's saying he was dying. Yes, of course you were. So I was like digging my hole deeper and deeper. But if you have a moment that you would like to share that was equally as awkward or that you learned from, please go ahead and comment below. And I just wanted to get on and share the story and just let you know that no matter what, awkward or not, the fact that you love your cherubs is what really counts. And the fact that you're talking with them and showing them love in that way is really what matters. So, oh yeah, the stork. Is really what matters. So I hope that this put a smile on your face, encouraged you, let you know that you're doing a great job with your cherubs. And nobody has a guidebook towards parenting. Nobody's kids are the same. And so it's all trial and error and a whole lot of awkward parenting. And in the end, we just hope that we make individuals that are going to be providing good value to our society and loving us back in our old age. All right? Well, be strong, be brave, and have an amazing day. Unleash your greatness, okay? This is Dr. Charmaine Gregory. This is the Nocturnist Diary, and have an awesome day.